Welcome everyone to our third and final overview video for version 2.0 of the Kneepit Gaming Career Experience. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can copy and paste your race results from the simulated season screen that you see here over to our series screen where we need them to take care of all the financial aspects of running a team. So initially, it might seem as simple as, well, couldn't you just do a simple copy and a paste like you normally would? And the answer is no. Not even a paste values will work because, as you notice from the preview up here in the cells, it wants to, by default, keep the data in the same orientation. So that won't work for us. We need to keep the data that is in a row, we need to transpose that into a column so that it all stays under the right team. Now, a quick note before we get too terribly far into this. You can do this with, if you are, again, this at the bottom would be your team in a career. So let's say you've expanded to all 4 teams in a career. You could grab and copy all 4 teams for however many race results you need at one time. For our purposes today, I'm simply going to use one team. Okay, so we do a copy there. So how do we come back over to the series screen and get it to paste into the column? How do we transpose that information? The answer is there are 2 ways of doing it. And I'm going to show you those now. The first is you can do a paste special. So if we click on paste special, it brings up a separate window. In this window, we want to make 2 changes. We want to change at the top under the paste section, we want to paste values. That's something that I have mentioned over and over about the career experience. Always paste values in this spreadsheet so that you don't get any formulas or anything like that. So always paste values. The other thing we need to change is at the bottom, just above the OK button, and that is transpose. So we're going to click both of those. We hit OK, and sure enough, now the race results go exactly where we need them. So that's the first method, but that takes a few steps. So I've included a macro or a script to help you out if you would like to use that, because it can be done in one click. You will simply copy and then hit the button and it will paste. But first, we need to do a little bit of setup. So this might not be for everyone. If you are new to Excel or don't have a lot of experience in Excel, you might want to stick with the method that we just talked about. However, if you are a little bit more comfortable with Excel and you're looking for something that will save you the maximum amount of time, then this method will work wonders for you. As I mentioned, there is a macro or a script that I have added to the spreadsheet that will really help out with a lot with this. And the best method for getting to it is at the very top of the screen. So now we're at my mouse. You can see the highlight. I'm at the very top left-hand corner of the screen at the quick access toolbar. So if we click on the down arrow here, we can customize the toolbar. If we scroll down under more commands, we bring up another window. The good news is you're only going to have to do this one time, and then it will be there and you can continue using it for the life of the spreadsheet. So we want to go to this first drop-down menu, choose macros. You're going to see a whole bunch of macros in here. These are all the macros that are used within the career experience, but the one we care about is right here. Paste values only, transpose. So the name definitely gives it away that that's the one we want. So we highlight that one, click add, it will add here, we select OK. And now when we come back to the top, you notice there is another icon. Now you can always change the icon if you prefer, but now we have this icon here and we can simply click on that and it will do what we need. But of course, you don't believe me, and why should you? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the next team. We're going to copy the data. That's the data we want. Again, no matter how many teams you're grabbing at one time or how many races you're grabbing at one time. It all works the same. So here we come back over to Series 1. This time we are under Team 2. I simply highlight the first cell where we want the data pasted, and then I'm going to hit the button. And there you go. So with one click, now you can paste without having to bring up additional windows, selecting options, transpose, paste values, any of that. You're done with one click. And as I said, whenever you save the spreadsheet and come back to it throughout your entire career and use of the career experience, it will be sitting right up there on top for you to use. And I have found in my testing that I use it quite a bit. I tend to run 10 to 15 races at a time. So I can grab all of the data from all 15 races from all 4 teams at once, and then simply come over, hit the button one time, and it all pre-fills for me. So a very handy little script available to you. But that is how you can copy and paste your race finishes from the simulated season screen over to the series screen. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I really hope that you get a lot of enjoyment out of the Knee Pit Gaming Career Experience.